you, the king.
The king makes his entrance.
Hi guys.
Okay, team.
Yes, sir.
While waiting for you, we did our own podcast program, which did not work out well
Why?
because it's me and Elvin lah.
Okay.
We got no chemistry.
Anjing babi.
You say Barbie?
I said anjing babi.
Anjing Barbie.
Chimera, bro.
Okay.
Hey.
Thank you, Alvin.
Okay, I don't know what's wrong with all of us today, but something is not right. So, for those who just tune in to our podcast, today we are gonna show you how to do a simple, basic setup.
So, like nowadays,
Hey,
with
interrupts, yeah?
yeah, but just to join in, like nowadays, people is more than just recording music.
Yeah, boy.
People are gonna have to find a way to connect all their equipments onto their computer or device of choice so that they can communicate with other people through the internet.
Yes.
Video conferencing, yoga teaching, karaoke singing to a certain extent.
Yeah, everything lah. Now everything. Bro.
Yeah.
But then people will always get intimidated with all the things they thought like this
Yes.
thing is gonna be like very scary, very
Yes.
hard to use. So we are here to help you guys.
If you we are gonna help you break it down. We have no graphics to help you break down, but we're gonna help you break down about what you need at the very bare minimum and a little bit more if you want to go further to help you communicate online or do any recording of your own. So down to the most basic, we are using Streamyard and OBS. So
They are free.
they are free and 100% easy for you to use. You just have to spend a little bit of time to learn, but it's not super complicated. So as we are talking to you right now through the internet, through Facebook, through YouTube, we are streaming on both platforms.
Yep.
You can use this to show off your presentations. You can use this to do your own live stream if you want, and whatever you want to do online lah.
Yes, you can talk about your cooking show or your recipe, your yoga training, your anything lah, guys.
Anything you want to talk about on the net, you can do it visually with Streamyard and OBS. So what is OBS? OBS is an open broadcast system. Basically, it helps you consolidate all your audio and your visuals into one platform so you can stream to wherever lah. So like for us, it's Streamyard. Okay, so if you guys are looking at this picture, this is just an example of what your setup should ideally look like. In this particular example, this guy is recording his microphone, his piano with a microphone, which is then going into the mixer, which is then obviously going into the computer.
Out to his headphone so he can hear himself.
So he can hear himself as well.
Yep.
So when we go back to where we are now, it's the same kind of idea right now.
Just pretend that I'm bored playing a piano.
Just imagine it's both. So the computer will be the brain of the operations. The computer is what helps you talk to other people, is the one that gets you on the internet. So this is the brain itself. So you need something to feed the brain. The brain needs information to send over. So you need something called an interface. So interface sounds scary, but it comes in a lot of different versions. The most common one will be like those audio interface that you see, where you connect via USB to your computer. To us today in particular, we are going to talk about the ProFX 10V3.
I think the word interface
Like a bit scary.
a bit scary.
Yeah.
You're right. But usually when I tell people it's just a sound card that you can bypass whatever your computer gives and use a better sound card, then they understand the whole picture. It's like how you're playing game, you need a good graphic card.
So this is the highway to your computer. You just need a USB connection.
Yes, over here. Do we show them now how to start?
You go step by step lah.
Okay.
So step by step. So the Mackie ProFX series, they come with their own USB cables already and the power supply, so you don't have to worry about not having it lah.
Yeah.
Included in the package, as with most of the Mackie products, they will come with a free copy of Pro Tools first. So what is Pro Tools First? Pro Tools First, if you don't know any of the term, it's basically a software lah, which you can use to record or to do any editing that you want.
Okay, I think the general, those who just start going into like software, they will usually know GarageBand. They know Audacity. Yeah, so Pro Tools is something like that, even more powerful.
Pro Tools is even better.
Yes.
For one, Pro Tools is a very industry standard software, but the Pro Tools First that you can is a very user-friendly version, lah, so it's not so scary. And it's also better than Audacity based on the fact that you can use virtual instruments. Which means you can connect like a MIDI keyboard and can control the sound lah.
Audacity cannot meh?
Audacity don't have audio. That's Audacity. Audacity is basically just a recorder. So there's no like virtual instrument function. There's no tuner function. There's no nothing. Right. They only let you record, and at most they let you shift the audio with I think Melodyne. I think can use Melodyne or something similar.
Oh, that one basic as hell, man. So what we are trying to do now is connecting the USB from the mixer to your laptop, which is the brain. We need to tell this thing that somebody is coming in.
Yep. Okay, so if this thing don't have GarageBand, I'm gonna laugh, man.
I don't think no lah, can.
Okay, so now for this example, we are gonna use GarageBand, which is free, 100% free with any of your Mac laptop. So for today's example, we have the CRX4, which is the kind of, you can imagine like the whole setup beside the computer around.
I think
it.
I hook up for you, bro, because it's not hooked up at all. Because we want to show you from the start how it's supposed to be done.
Yeah, so back to the main screen. So we have both the CR4s on the side of the MacBook right now. In terms of connectivity, can show them the back. You want to be able to connect the speakers to the output of the mixer. So which is over here.
What is included in the CR?
Okay, so with every CR speakers, what you get will be isolation foam, which is already very good. It comes with a RCA to 3.5mm cable, the small handphone size jack, and then a 3.5mm cable at for you to plug at the front.
And then this thing.
And the speaker cable.
Which is there. Behind the speaker.
This thing. So this allows you to connect both speakers together. One more thing since Kamal is holding, this little switch here allows you to choose between left and right.
So where you want this speaker to be, left or right?
Yeah. So right now, later it's gonna put on the right, so you can just flip the switch to the right, then the power side will be the right already.
Okay, let's hook this up.
Alright,
Very
so
simple, very easy.
yeah, while Kamal is setting up, just a little bit more about CRX. So the CRX, they are creative reference speakers. The CRX is the latest design. They go from about like 300 plus a pair all the way up to a couple of hundreds depending on the size that you want. If you are in a small room, which most of us Singaporeans will be in, you can consider the 3-inch or the 4-inch speakers. If you're wondering why speakers and not just use like my laptop speakers or headphone speakers, one, most of the time if you're gonna film yourself, you're probably gonna be a bit further away from your camera, so the sound's gonna be a bit soft. And if you wear headphones, you need to make sure your headphone is very far. So there are certain ways to set up your system. At the end of the day, speakers would be good for you to enjoy the sound that you're hearing, or even not so much that, maybe just like listen to music, also very nice on your computer. Now that you got your brain, which is your computer, your software, in this case GarageBand, you have your speakers,
Your ears.
which in this case will be the headphones, all the CR speakers. Now you need to plug something in,
So this is your hands and legs. This is your sword.
like Exodia. Okay, so for today's scenario, we will be using the Element EM89D dynamic microphone. So a lot of people, again, this is another common question that we usually get. What's the difference between a condenser and a dynamic? Why do I need one over the other? Is one better than the other or not? Better or not, it depends on the situation. If you are gonna record in a quiet room, like for example, right now, Kamal is using a condenser microphone, and I am using a dynamic
Oh
microphone.
yeah, it's already hooked up.
And I'm using a dynamic microphone. So when both of us talk, which one do you think sound nicer?
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey,
Hey.
No lah, I mean for condenser microphone I can be this far and you guys can hear
And
me.
if I'm this far, my sound wouldn't be so clear.
Yeah, so what I think it's so sensitive that whatever sound that comes out from him, my microphone is actually capturing the sound.
And I have to be this near for you to be able to hear my heavy breathing.
I just need
So these are the kind of gear bundles that we are talking about.
we will be offering this, right?
We will be offering this in the future. But right now we do not have them as a bundle yet. We sell them separately, which is the stuff that we have lah. So they have the creator bundle, performer bundle, producer bundle, and the studio bundle. The names are, as they imply, they are what they are for lah. So
Creator is for podcast.
performer is like the piano guy, producer is to produce some dude singing, studio is
for all of them.
yeah. So what will be included in each bundle? Performer bundle, you will have the Pro FX series. So this is the 6 that we were talking about, the smallest possible one. Then 2 dynamic microphones, 2 cables, pouches, USB cable, and the MC100 headphone. So all these are all you need to start recording,
Yep.
or to perform, actually, as the name implies.
Software is included.
Software is included with all the interface. Okay, so next one will be like a creator bundle. So the creator bundle, this is the USB mic that we didn't get a chance to talk about just now.
This is way simpler lah. I think this is what people want like at around this timing now.
Yes.
Yeah, this is more relevant to I think most of you.
Yeah, so like why a USB mic over an interface?
Why?
This is for when you are 100% sure that you do not want or you will not be going into a bigger setup. It's mostly just you talking about, I don't know, your love life.
Yeah, you don't have to use your vocal range to talk about your
So
love life.
you only record one person, so you
Unless
only,
you're John Mayer.
so you're gonna talk about your love life. You are only one person, so I don't know where your girlfriend is.
Unless you're John Mayer. or who's that? Taylor Swift.
Oh.
More of Taylor Swift.
So yeah, what is included in the bundle will be the CR. I think this is the 3. Yeah, the 3X speakers, the relevant cables and stuff, the headphone, and the USB mic. So that is this picture that we were looking at. So he's looking into his camera over here with a light, similar to how we are now.
Yeah.
And then this mug is not made by Mackie. That is the model's own.
Yeah.
The stand actually that the USB mic comes with is included. So this is together with the USB mic. So make sure it's around your mouth level.
I ask you, you think what he's doing?
I think he's thinking when is lunch.
No, bro. I
Oh,
mean, what is he doing? Like,
Oh, I really have a feeling, right, that the maker copy and paste the picture then put there.
yeah, because
It's
I don't think
the stem looks exactly the same.
I don't think it's podcast because of what.
Either though, maybe he's doing like an audio record, like he's overdubbing something.
Yeah.
So you don't need all the extra stuff, man. You just need your microphone, then interface going can already.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so that was the creator bundle.
Creator.
And this is the studio bundle. So the studio bundle includes everything you will need to help make other people make music. Yeah. Because what this comes with will be, again, the speakers, the dynamic microphone, the clip, the condenser microphone, the shock mount, the pouches, the cables, all that stuff, and the big knob. So
Which I highly recommend. Like this is like, you know,
yeah, if you want to make like a band in a box situation, you know, I saw this off topic, but I saw this guy's. He made a video about how he made his own studio with a container.
No.
Somewhere I think in New Zealand.
container.
Yeah. So his recording studio space is actually like half our size.
Uish, besar. sia.
He has a live room.
How big is the container? Sia? The shipping container.
Slightly shorter than the typical shipping container you see at like Keppel Bay. Okay?
Oh,
Yeah. Good, sir.
with style lah.
Style. So let's say if you manage to build your own studio in your room or whichever, not asking you to build a container, all you need will be this. So let's say you have more than just the Sierra speakers. You also have the Sierra speakers and the MR monitor speakers from Mackie as well, the 1-up version. You have like 2 speaker systems because sometimes when you mix a piece of music, you are going to need multiple reference points.
Yes.
Because different speakers sound a bit different.
Was about to ask. Like usually a lot of people ask like, why do I need a monitor speaker and a pair of headphones?
Yeah.
So what do you say?
Different scenarios will require different speakers.
You got try before?
What do you mean?
Like doing this setup lah.
Not at home, at school.
Like when I tried, okay, to simplify everything, right? You usually the monitor, I would say, it is to balance out everything. The headphones is
At precise.
yes,
Yeah.
and also like usually I use the headphones to because we are using earphones, earpiece every single day.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I want that to be at a very good volume because sometimes you don't know like your volume suddenly your bass a bit too soft, this one a bit too loud. Or
And
what.
just with everybody, there are different ways to listen to music. That's why you need to be able to mix on different platforms. That's why again, like Kamal said, that's why got headphone, got speaker, then speaker got other kind of speaker I've heard. And the last one is the producer bundle.
Why do I need a producer bundle, bro?
Producer bundle is for those that will be recording at home by themselves, like do editing, post editing. Then the mics is there to help you supplement in case you want to add anything. But so if you see like what they have, the condenser and the dynamic and the stand, it comes with the Onyx
Black
interface. Blackjack. Producer. This is the producer interface. So producer 2.2. So it's 2 combo jacks, meaning you can plug in 2 mics, or guitar or keyboard or whatever lah. One thing to make 100% sure is make sure your gain level right and your software is set to the correct level. If not, you will think that there's no sound.
Oh yeah,
So need to make sure.
we've experienced that.
We have experienced it.
Yeah, and we thought that thing got problem.
I thought I had got problems. I was like, hey, why cannot?
Yeah,
but that's-
we almost report no.
Yeah. So yeah, that is the producer bundle.